Okay, I don't know what the hell's going on. We're using this new controller. Okay, there. We had to remap some of the controls though because it wasn't doing things right. But that's no matter. Because now it's just working fine. Once again, it is working just fine. Okay. Alrighty. So as we usually do here, with Need for Speed Most Wanted, since we don't have too much to talk about the game anymore, because we've seen pretty much everything.
Mm-hmm.
What in the heck have you been doing lately, Mr. Bobby Johnson?
Going to work. It's pretty nice. I'm up for a promotion right now.
Oh.
Yep. Right now I do level 1 tech support.
Now you're gonna go to level
2.
5.
No, I wish. No, there is no level 5. There is a level 3, sort of, but we don't have this at our service desk. Nope. One of my good buddies who's working there, he was a level 2 agent.
Ooh.
And he moved up from level 2 to being a process analyst, which is basically a supervisor.
So like level 2.5.
Yeah, no. It's more like he doesn't do any tech work anymore now. He just he deals with our I don't know. Like I said, he's like a supervisor. He talks to us and he makes sure we're doing our work.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So like the guy who you didn't like at the very beginning.
Yes, yeah, that's exactly the same job. So now they're both doing that.
So how's that other guy doing, by the way? Did you have any more trouble with him?
No, actually, things have been going pretty well with him. You know,
202, yeah.
He's less douchey, a lot less douchey, but everyone still hates him. Everyone. We have our own Discord chat. It's a secret because we're not supposed to be on any of those kind of websites, but everybody's on it.
Of course.
No, and it's not just us. There's also former employees. We have a group. It's about 15 people in it.
Oh, cool.
And there's a few former employees. Some are talking about where they moved jobs to.
Oh, nice.
Several people in the office are looking to change jobs. And but no, they like to talk about how they want to pop them in the mouth sometimes. So it's a lot of people would get fired if they found out about what we talked about.
Well, yeah, probably. I never really saw the appeal of Discord at first. Like the first time. Oh, hey, I won the race.
Oh, good job.
Like the first time I used it was for group chat at a charity marathon I was doing, and it was all right. It's like Skype with more options.
Yeah.
But like over the years, over the months, because this is back in the spring when I first used it.
Yeah.
I've noticed just like it's really honestly is pretty cool. Like because it's like an all-encompassing forum of sorts, like for like-minded individuals, or at least individuals that you could like let in at will.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm part of quite a few Discord servers. There's one for the game that I'm working on.
Oh, cool.
Got to keep updates on what's going on. I haven't visited it very much because I do sound effects, but I'm not like too involved in whatever I need to do. Like the guy Bob, he just kind of messages me about it.
Oh.
Anyway, so I'm on the other Discord servers. I'm on our Hellfire Comms and Find the Computer Room. Some of the comp communities that I follow and I know people from. Like I'm friends with people in the community there.
Uh-huh.
And another one is like the Double Agent, who is the music critic that we watch, and the guy who's been in a few of my videos.
Uh-huh.
And okay. The last one I'm in is this guy named Mr. Klemps. Now I first discovered him in like the Gaming Brit show, thanks to him. Who unfortunately he's had me blocked on Twitter for over a year now, and I sincerely regret my actions there. But
the Gaming Brit.
The Gaming Brit. He's a cool guy. He does like very heavily analyzes video games and topics and whatnot. Get out of the way, racer. But
he's just all in.
yeah, Clemps, he was in a video with him a couple years ago. That's how I discovered him and his channel. And he's a cool guy. He like recently, like since last year, I think, started doing reviews, and he's pretty good at what he does. So I'm in his server. It's well, for the past couple months, I've been following him on Twitch and also on the server here, and he and his friends are I don't know how to put it, because, well, I mean, you know the relationship that you have with the people in your server, like people who say they want to pop that person in the mouth. It's not like that, but it's, well, it's kind of like that, where they're, like, essentially degenerates of sorts. And, but, like, the fun kind of degenerates. Like,
okay.
Yeah, they say a lot of interesting stuff there.
Okay. Like?
Oh, just, like, mainly just weirdly sexual things, like, oh, hey, I want to do this to this and do this to that. They also talk games, too.
Oh, yes.
There's one guy named Sam. He's like an Irish guy, heavily right person. But like, I don't really care about that. They were doing a stream of Final Fantasy IX, and I don't know how this came to be, but they created a character called Racist Cookie Monster, or he did at least.
Okay.
And so he's essentially does the Cookie Monster voice, but like
racist.
Yes, incredibly racist. Now I think this came from last September, the stream, which was on Twitch, and I watched the archive of it endlessly because it was just so like I'm not like there's obviously oh god no.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay, I mean, it's like bad, like bad.
Yes.
It's a bad thing to say in life, but real life. But one of the other people, I think his name is Vash. He's like, I think they're arguing about the thing and about Cookie Monster, and Vash is just like, hey, Cookie Monster, what does C stand for? And then Sam is like in the voice, he's like, well, C stand for two things. Stand for cookie and. It was a lot funnier how he did it. It was like he said it so loudly and proudly. Oh man.
My god, that sounds pretty good.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to leave that out. But
okay. Yeah, I'd recommend that.
Oh man. Oh, that was good. It's all in good fun though. Like
yeah.
I mean, they do heavily display their politics, but it's just all in good fun. It's
yeah,
just for good old laughs. I think another one. I think I suggested this to Clems because for some reason the topic of Mr. Bean came up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey Clems, do an impression of Mr. Bean trying to do an impression of racist Cookie Monster. So Clem's is just like in the Mr. Bean voice. He's like, hey, Teddy, why did the black man go to the store? To rob it.
Wow.
And then Sam is in the racist Cookie Monster. He's like, your shit's weak. And he's like, I have more civil unrest in my cities than fucking Charlotte. Because this is when the Charlotte thing
yeah.
was going on, and oh man.
That's good. You're about to get passed out. Oh my god.
And then I can't concentrate with this.
A second, okay.
Then one thing he said was, I suggested this as well, like racist Cookie Monster sings All Star, and he read that in his regular voice, and he just starts belting, whoa, the refugees are coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
Oh my god. That is amazing.
Oh, man. Recently, Mr. Clems has had his PC broken, And there's like a whole story of him trying to get the PC fixed, and just the PC repair company just like they send it back to him, but every time it just like it gets worse. Like either it doesn't turn on or the fan doesn't work. It's a glorious story, but I mean it's bad for him, but it was just like just like oh my god, like how bad could these tech people get? But recently he. Like, if they couldn't fix it, they would just give him a free PC, and that's eventually what happened, because they just couldn't fix it. So now he has his PC back, and hopefully he starts streaming soon, because I want more stuff like that.
Yeah,
like
that sounds pretty good.
Well, I mean, just more good times. I mean, I don't specifically want racist Cookie Monster, unless it comes back up again, but yeah.
Why not sexist Cookie Monster?
Yeah. Oh, God. All right, okay, so I'm not too far behind, but I got this. So what else have you been up to? Any more work stories? Any more old people trying to solve something?
Let's see.
Trying to gain as much patience as you can for these people that call in.
Yeah. I had a lady yell at me, and I can understand why she was yelling.
Oh God, I'm not. I have a bad feeling I'm not going to make it.
I think you got it. You got this.
Okay, all right.
Okay, well, while you try to concentrate on that, I'll tell you a story that you're not going to be.
Fuck! I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. No.
What a waste of 7.5 minutes.
Oh man, that was an absolute waste. But you know what? It's not going to be a complete waste, because I'm not going to do that again. But I will do a toll booth. And I know.
Is it going to be next time on Let's Get Her Done?
No, not yet. Not
this
yet.
Is 24 minutes.
Actually, I just realized I'm not going to use that card because it has like 5 stars. It's at the it's a maximum cop probability. So I'm just going to switch my car there. So sorry. Go on about your story about a woman yelling at you.
Yeah. Well, okay. The city of San Diego. This is for the city of San Diego.
Right.
They have an email address they use for pretty much any problem someone has. If their electricity gets shut off, power, gas. Not just that, like if, what else is it? If they have to file a complaint about someone or something in the government, there's an email. Customer
they
care.
Have to complain about the government.
Yeah.
That probably gets filled up really quickly.
Yeah. It's customercare@sandiego.gov. This is an email used by multiple departments.
Okay. And
they receive hundreds of emails. Usually, she told me they usually get about 50 emails a day. And turns out that email address hasn't been working since the beginning of November.
Oh dear.
So they have several thousand emails they haven't been able to read. Oh man. Okay, it was the 8th of November. Yes. On the 8th of November, they called in. They had a ticket, and because this was such a massive issue, it was This was a priority ticket. We have 3.
Oh yeah.
Well, we have 3 levels of priority. There's level priority 3. Which is any regular ticket. Someone calls in, their PC's messed up, and they need a hard drive replaced. So okay, that's a priority 3. That means an on-site tech is going to get out there to take a look at that within the next day or so, maybe 2 days. Then we have a priority.
Shit.
Rip. We have a priority 2, meaning we have about anywhere from 5 to 10 users affected. Usually a phone outage. Something like that, or maybe no network connectivity in a specific office.
Yikes, that would not be helpful.
Yeah, so that would be a priority 2. That means a tech needs to be out there within 3 hours to make sure this is resolved. And someone needs to follow up with them within an hour to give them a time when they're going to be there.
Yeah.
And then we have priority 1 tickets. This is if an entire building has no phone lines, an entire building has no power,
no
internet, a fire department's computer system is down, so they can't reply or respond if a home's on fire. Which I've seen that already.
Oh man,
that's specifically why I said that.
Oh man, that's terrifying.
Yes, so that was a priority 1 ticket, meaning someone needs to be there right now. Someone needs this, like millions of dollars. It's going to be lots of damage. Okay. Well, this one was marked as a priority 1 because, we're talking lots and lots of people are going to be affected. No one got to them, and no one got to them within that hour. No one got to them within that week. She called back, and they apologized. Okay, and then they started taking care of it. They looked at it like, oh, okay.
So what was the issue? Was the house on fire?
No. But for some reason that it's a weird issue. Whenever they try to open up, when anyone tries to open up the email, it says that the inbox is full.
Okay.
And they can't. Let's see. It says they can't receive emails. It says they can't open it because there's too much space. So, and they also don't have the option to delete the emails.
Oh dear.
So they can't clear out old emails. And a person looked at it and they said, "Oh, it should be fine now." And it wasn't fixed. They didn't follow up with them. And so a lady called me back, and I said, "Okay, well, I'm taking a look at that." And they changed it from a priority 1 ticket to a priority 2. And so I had the ticket. It was marked as a priority 2, and it was marked as resolved. And so the lady called me, and she's like, "Okay, yeah, well, we can't emails. This is our job. We haven't been able to do our job for about a month and a half now." And I was like, "Oh, that's very bad." And so I got the ticket, and my supervisor told me, "Yeah, that's not good. Let's go ahead and reopen that, but leave it as a priority 2 ticket." So I got the lady and said, "Okay, well, what I'm going to do is reopen this ticket, and it's going to be marked as a priority 2." And that seemed to tick her off. But because she's like, "Priority 2, this is so many people affected. We have 10 people in this office, and we have thousands of emails we have to check." And I'm like, I know. And then she's like, what constitutes a priority 1? And so I had to explain to her, the same thing like an entire building out or a house is on fire. or a fire department can't, and then, and I was like, okay, okay, right. Well, I sent an email out to the team, all the teams, so that someone's should be getting back to you within the next hour. And she was like, okay. And then I hung up on her, and I didn't hang up on her. She ended the call. And so my supervisor said, "Okay, well, I'm going to call them up right now to make sure they take a look at that." I was like, "Okay." And I let her know that they're being contacted right now. So the call ended, and I was like, "Okay, well, this is getting sorted out." The next day, I check the ticket, and it looks like it hasn't even been touched once.
Oh, jeez.
And I look at the notes, and it looks like she's called back about 4 times. And 4 other people in my office have had to deal with her. Thank God I didn't have to deal with it. And
God.
She's repeatedly called back. And it was, oof.
Oh, hey, 1 minute.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, that was quite the riveting story.
Yes, I hope you enjoyed that. So I still don't know if her issue has been resolved. If you live in San Diego and you have a problem with anything, don't email. Do not email.
Yeah.
Because they will not get back to your emails.
All right. And next time on Let's Get Her Done, more riveting work stories, maybe.
Okay.